What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and I must say, before we get into this video, I must say a huge thank you to everyone who's subscribed, anyone who's liked the video, commented, even just viewed my videos. It means a hell of a lot. The numbers have just flown up. My gummy ship videos have just, one's almost hit 10k, one's just over 10k. It's phenomenal, and it just means a huge amount to me. I just can't express myself enough or just say thanks enough. It's incredible. Now, on with the main game itself, that is Apex, the game that has taken the gaming world by storm and has flooded my friends list with every single game. It's just been, every single person on my friends list has been Apex, 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 and I thought, well, considering everyone's playing it, I might look into it myself. And I've actually really enjoyed the game. It's really good fun. And even as I run as a solo player, it's so much better than Fortnite, because if I run as a solo player, I just get absolutely destroyed no matter where I go. At least when I'm playing this game, I have more of a chance to drop with a team of 3. We get to go different areas. I really enjoy the game. It's good fun. I recommend it to anyone playing this game. I recommend it to anyone. Now, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be playing as a character called Mirage. He's a character, I'm going to literally call him an escapologist. Because seriously, he's a character who can get out of situations quite easily or scope things out if needs be. Also, the character I've been quite liking is, what's it called? The Bloodhound. His scanning has been really good. Really enjoyed that. Haven't tried out the other characters yet, but I might make a few videos. I might make videos specifically on each character, going through each person's abilities, how they can work, how they don't work, where their weaknesses lie. If you'd like that as well, put in the comments below. Anything game related, whether it's Kingdom Hearts, Apex, I might do some Anthem videos, but anything you want to see from that, please put in the comments below, like the video, and I'll see it. If you like the comments, I'll see that as well. I'll have a look at everything as best as I can. Because I'm also thinking with Kingdom Hearts just to do a run from level 1, beginning to end, Kingdom Hearts 3 from beginning to end, and seeing how that will go. And probably there'll be a lot of raging, so be ready for that if that series ever comes out. Jeez, that's quite a worrying thought, that is. Right, so into Apex itself. Like, graphic wise as well, I honestly love the graphics of it. I wouldn't say it's cartoony like Fortnite, it's more realistic. It's got some lovely scenery in it as well. Absolutely love this game. And it's not a huge map either. Hopefully the map doesn't change too much like Fortnite does. If they keep it like this, I really like it, because even though it's like, it's got its similarities, it's like there'll be the same dropping points every time, but the weapons will keep regenerating every time there's different things happening, and just the way you play, it'll change every time. I know Fortnite's like that, but the chests in Fortnite are very samey. You know where they're going to be most of the time in the same spawn points. So our team of 3, we're dropping down into, I don't know where it is, the Slum Lakes. That's where it is. Thank you, map. That was perfect timing for that. But yeah, so Slow Motion and Freaky, very good teammates. I could not fault them in this game. The more fault was with me, because I'm just inexperienced. I think Freaky was more newer to the game than I was, but Slow Motion has been playing it for a while. If you saw earlier, he was using, like, his damage was like over, I think it's like 300k damage in his gaming career.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
So we find a machine pistol, I think, and a wingman. The wingman, I've been told, is the best hand cannon to use in the game. It can 2-tap someone without a shield, and I think it's a 4-tap on a purple shield. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, because I've got no idea. I'm still learning this game. So I turn back up now. I realise I've got shotgun ammo. I might as well use the Mozambique. And what the Mozambique is, it's a shotgun in pistol form. So right now, this setup isn't the best for what I want to be using. It's not the best. Preferably, you want to be running something that can handle mid to long range, like an assault rifle, and something that can handle close range, like a shotgun hand cannon. Why am I looking through a window just doing nothing? Okay, so we get a body shield, and we've got 3 medkits already. That's a good start. So What the body shields do, if you look at my health bar now, it gives you obviously some shields. Like in Fortnite, you have like the slip juice sort of thing. I'm not sure what they're called anymore. I think it's just small shield and large shield, but still. Why am I looking at a standard stock? Please don't. Please move, please. Thank you. So we've got a body shield and the helmet. I assume the helmet reduces headshot damage. Correct me if I'm wrong again, because I've got no clue. So right now in early game, we're still scoping around, seeing what weapons are around, and seeing any attachments we can get for our guns. So this area is quite nice because it's an open area. And actually we're quite lucky in this situation. There was not much going on, so we're quite lucky to find the ammo that we did and the weapons that we did. Me, I could have got better, but considering where we landed, I think I did pretty okay to get what I've got. So I've got 3 med kits, 39 left alive, 16 squads, and people are dying like flies. So I pick up some energy ammo. I don't use energy ammo in this game, I don't think. I don't think I pick up an assault rifle or a sniper in that respect. I don't think I pick up either one. Now the team are pretty close together at this point. Yep, good, we're checking the map. It's a good thing we are checking the map as well. I wouldn't say you need to check it as much as some other games. But it is helpful. Now, as I did there, the pinging system, I think that's one of the best ideas I've ever seen in the game. Because, obviously, I've got a mic, but the other two don't. So there's no point in me talking to someone who can't hear me. But what the pinging system can do is, I can now tell people where I'm wanting to go, or if I see an enemy, I can mark it. If I see ammo and stuff, I can mark it. So all of that is going to really help me in mid-game. Oh, wait, actually, no, I lie. It's not going to help at all. It's just going to help the team throughout the whole game.
Ring's close. 1 more minute.
So we're heading towards now into the center of the map. Well, center of mid-map, which is the pit. Now, the pit has a lot of items in there. If we're lucky, there are quite a few good items in there. If even luckier, there might be some supply drops. There are some supply drops in this area, and there's quite a lot of decent loot in this area as well. So we can use that to our advantage by running through it, grabbing it. Unfortunately, though, there's not much like rare stuff in this area. If we went to the hotspot at the beginning where on the map had that little blue circle, that normally has the highest tier loot for this match. So now I'm moving ahead now just to scope out the area. My ability is the decoy. You'll see that come into play very soon. There's the whole ideas of the pinging system. You can pause it throughout the video as much as you want. It's quite odd though, we haven't seen any enemies yet in this game. Now me being me, I'm a kind of a paranoid little idiot. So I thought, oh my god, I thought I saw someone. So I pulled back straight away to hide. When really there's nothing there. I got scared of probably a tree. That sums up my 2019. Mimic gets scared by a tree. Great. So we find a legendary backpack. We can carry 6 more items. But the biggest thing for this is it halves the time of all healing and shield items we use, which is big, which is really big. So you find a submachine gun, and this is where I come into my own, because I've always been a submachine gun person. Always have been, and it's a great thing that I found one. Now, knockdown shields are good because it buys you some extra time if you get knocked down for your teammates to pick you up, no, just to pick you up. Ignore me. It's there just to keep you alive that bit longer so teammates can pick you up. So I'm looking now to some other weapons, make sure, see if I've got the similar or the right items.
Thank you.
Seeing slow motion now going off into the next building. I think we're now just going to sort our items out just to see where we're at. Now we're coming into with 10 squads left and 25 people remaining, which is good, which is fine. Personally now myself, I would like a bit more armor, or a bit more shield. Preferably a blue or a purple at this point. I'd be happier with a purple, but it's not bad. We have at least some sort of shield in this game. Now, me and Freaky have this little moment here. We're just looking at each other like an absolute mental. Excuse me. I like these little banners as well. If you see the far distance, there's 3 banners. It shows like this. I think it's the top squad. I really do like that idea. It's like, yep, these guys are the best. Fear them. Please fear them as much as you want. Now again, the pinging system works with ammo, weapons. It's really helpful. Thanks. I think it's such a really, really helpful thing in this game.
Shotgun ammo here.
I'm glad I kept that shotgun ammo now, because obviously I knew my teammate was going to pick that up. So I can drop it down and give it to him for later games. Or later fights at least. Now, I wouldn't advise to be going that far up, but we could have caught up quick anyway. But you really don't want to be splitting from your teammates. Now, this is where the Bloodhound ability starts to take in. What it can do is it scans, I think it's like a 5-meter radius all around him to scan for any traps, any enemies nearby. I'm just checking my scope now, see which one I prefer, because sometimes the blue ones will work better than purple. I know it's got the more variable zoom, but I prefer having more of a closer one just for my submachine guns. A lot of syringes, backpacks.
Energy ammo here.
Usually I see this area, when I go into a lot of games, I see this area flooded with people or squads, left, right and centre. But for some reason this time, we just don't find any. Now we see some enemies on the far building where we've just marked. So, looking at my weapons, I know for a fact I've got mid to close range weapons. I cannot engage in long distance. I put a decoy down, which is the worst decoy in Apex history, probably. Now, these supply crates I open just for the reason of taking cover. I don't use it more just to see what's in there. I more to use it so for me and my teammates to take unnecessary headshot damage. There is a sniper scope there, which I think my teammate does pick up for later fights. I do not remember. So as you can see now, slow motion is taking a lot of shots. I think he picks one person at some point, I believe. Checking another decoy over there. I was hoping that would draw some fire or some sort of attention away from slow motion, but I don't think it did. So they've got, it looks like they've got it into the building. This is why we're pushing, or they're engaged in another fight, which is really handy for us. He pops his ability again, which probably wasn't needed. I like the fact you can zip line upwards. Really good fun. Now we drop down. Slow motion takes out the guy he's been sniping this whole game. We could take out these guys with shields now, but they're already down. His teammate now has to push to try and get to us anyway. And it looks like slow motion has already found a third person. So there's no point in us wasting ammo and engaging the enemy at that range. No point. So slow motion finds another team. He takes one more out as well. So this guy's a complete freak monster or something like that. He's getting kills left, right and centre. I think he's on his 3rd kill and I haven't got one yet. Which is fine. Like, we've been doing a little bit of damage here and there. Nice. Purple body shield and a purple helmet. It's exactly what I wanted for mid-game. Add some more ammo, as if I had enough of it as it is. Now I spot enemies at the top there. They're going to firing down. I could push up, but I was like, I don't really want to. Silly move on my part now. I left myself wide open. Look at this. Still just aiming. Now he can see me. But I do get the one shot taken out half of his shield at least, which is good. He's now pushing me, but it's good because the teammates got my back and already taken me out. I see he's got a white shield, so I could waste a bit of ammo on that shield. I think I wasted a bit more just getting rid of him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 7 squads left, 14 people remaining, and we've all got purple to yellow shields and some decent weaponry. This guy's got a Prowler Burst PDW. I would have grabbed that had I not had a submachine gun. I prefer auto firing instead of 3 bursts. And for late game, I want something that can do more continual damage. So we get into another fight over here, which slow motion nicely dodges. So I see someone now running to the building any second. Here, he's just run off to the side to the right of that rock. So slow motion is going to go to the left of the rock while I go to the right, which is nice for pinning around. I spot him go around the back, so I ping that just to let him know that I'm going that way. Spot him. He does pretty much no damage to me, and I just absolutely maul him. Get my shields back up. Yeah, look at our health. We are absolutely decent in this game. So that was my first kill as of this game. I don't need more ammo. Stop looking for more ammo. Jeez, you don't need more. So I think we do spot now another enemy team on the far side of this area. Nice shield battery, was decent to have. I was going to swap it for my normal shield, but I realized then I don't need it, so I just go, nah, trip mine. Grenade, bye. But now we can see our teammates pushing up already. Still wouldn't advise that, because if he got knocked down, we wouldn't have been able to get to him, and the other two would have advantage, because we have to push at that point then. But we've both acknowledged now that the enemy over there, we know where they are in that area. We don't want to push too hard because we don't know what we're running into. I put another decoy forward just to see if they're behind the building. It turns out they're not. It looks like they're inside the building itself. They're taking shots already. I run to the other side of the block, take shots right at my backside. Now, I'm back in that situation where I can't engage because I've got close to mid-weaponry. I can't engage, which is really hard. Now, I think the guy who was shooting was in a squad by himself, or a squad of 2.
Let's move that way.
Because there's 4 squads left, and there's a question mark now with how many people are remaining, which I do quite like, because I hate knowing the fact of going, oh, there's only 3 people left, so we easily win. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot easier to... I find it more intense. You don't know how many people are left with 4 squads. But we know it's under at least 10 people with 4 squads. So my decoy went over there to see if it would do anything. I do the same again next to slow motion to see if he does... if the enemy do anything. My teammate runs around the right hand side, which is a good play on his part. What I would like to do is go through each of the characters though and go more in depth into the character and see what their weaknesses are. Okay, and this guy comes around the corner, absolutely shredded! Submachine guns, man, at their best. I don't praise submachine guns that much, but he got absolutely melted. I think the guy is finishing him. Nope, just absolutely flattened on the floor. Get a legendary sight, which doesn't make a huge difference for me, but a knockdown shield is helpful. I could have picked up the shotgun bolt. No, I couldn't have. I've got a blinking submachine gun. Shut the hell up. Look at the speed of my recharging my batteries now. Look at that. I didn't really need to waste that. It was a bit of a waste on my part. But we now know there's 3 squads left. We want to be fully prepared to get into a fight. Now, this little area now is the only way we can move forward.
Thank you.
So I have to push up to there, which I have now. I've pushed up just to keep it looked under. And now there's 2 squads left. Someone died in the ring, which is perfect for us now. So we know there could be at least one. Well, there's gonna be there's a squad left. We don't know if they're fully equipped or not. But if you go into this sort of situation, you have to prepare for a team of 3 fully equipped with possibly the same as us, purple to legendary stuff. You have to be fully prepared for it. Because if we run in going, oh yeah, we're completely fine, yeah, we're not going to die, and then get completely mauled, we're going to look like complete tits. So, following through the cave, still quite close together, because we now know that we are the final squad left, apart from this one other team. So, I think we come up to the market. I think this is the marketplace. Yeah, it is the marketplace. Cool. So, we go in. I'm about to push in, and the guy drops the door on my face. Thank you so much. So I chuck a decoy over that way, just to be certain there's no one over there. He pops his ability as well, searching out the area. I'm not sure if when you're using his ultimate, do you still have access to weapons? That could be a huge weakness if you don't. So I see more shields, which are going to be needed for this. I think they take about 2 seconds, so it's 1 second now because of the backpack I've got.
Let's check out over there.
So, we know they're not in the marketplace. So we search the open area now. I'm still looking for more shields just to be safe because I want to be fully prepared for this last fight. But also checking my surroundings because obviously they could push up anywhere with shotguns, LMGs. It could be anything we're fighting. Some more heavy ammo. I should have probably picked it up just in case, but I think I was fully kitted out at that point. So I spot my enemy over there. I ping it so the whole team knows where the enemy are. Or they're in that vicinity. So I swap to the side just to be safe. Slow motion takes a few shots. He's lost his shield completely. Freaky takes a huge bullet to the face.
Already in the next ring, I smell victory.
So slow motion now recharges shield. We're pushing up another shield. I throw a decoy out just to be safe. To see what happens. I think that decoy gets absolutely melted in a second. I think I chuck another decoy out in a second. Probably should use my wingman at this point, but I take the shield off, take out 40 of his shields. He's got a legendary shield there. One guy down the floor. We don't need to be touching that. I pop my ultimate. The decoy's everywhere. She's got no clue where the hell I am. Eat lead, fool! And that's going to take her out, and that is game. Honestly, love this game so much. So much better than any other Battle Royale I've played.
You are the Apex champions.
Loved it. Now, I know my teammate he got 0 kills, but she did damage, and that damage could have helped us kills, or we could have died because she did do the damage. Do you know what I mean? We could have lost it because of that. But we won the game. Happy days. Now, going back to what I said in the beginning, I want to go through each of the characters, look at their strengths, look at their weaknesses, maybe make a video on each, specifically looking at the fine points of each of the characters and which maybe team comps work together, because the team that we had here sort of worked quite nicely. Also, if you want to see more Kingdom Hearts stuff, put in the comments below. Same with Apex, same with Anthem, or any other game you want me to try, whether it's PC related or PS4, I'll try and cater for as much as I can. Once again, thank you so much for the support on this channel. I cannot thank you guys enough. It's crazy how much that means to me. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.